Hey Geminis, what's up? How are you? Thank you for joining me today. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you are returning, thank you for all your support. I am Casey, and today we're going to be doing your general reading. This will be for August, and these are timeless. I usually just use the month to help me organize and put together my content for YouTube or whatnot. So again, they're timeless. Whenever it calls to you, okay? So you might find some messages in here today, even if you stumble upon this 6 months from now. Anyways, I digress. I actually recently did your last YouTube video, but as I was preparing to do this video, I was initially going to do Taurus. They're next in line, but apparently it was like Gemini. I'm like, okay, sure. So I guess we're doing Gemini. I feel like the last message for Gemini was really strong, so I'm wondering if it's just going to be a continuation of that. But I digress. This is going to be for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Gemini placements. Don't forget to check the full spectrum of your chart, okay? So usually I feel personally that your rising sign is the most accurate, but check whichever one draws to you. And then if you guys want to hang out with me some more and you like the way that I read, go ahead and check out the description box below for where else you can find me, as well as hit that subscription button and the bell notification for more, okay? So let's get right into this. Last time I think I used the animal spirit, and I kind of feel like I want to do that again. So we are just gonna get right into it and see what happens, okay? I keep hearing Pharaoh. Oh. Maybe that had to do with you guys. While meditating, I actually dozed off for a minute meditating, and I heard something about prepping to become a pharaoh. It was like if this was a female figure, but they're telling me this was for you guys. It was a female figure, and she was kind of timid, but she had a lot of power to her. And she was like this pharaoh in training. It's really weird. Okay. Spirit, what do we have for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus today? Really interesting. Really, really interesting. Okay. Okay, we have zebra. It's a weird energy about like a trance I just keep getting. So look at this. Just look at this for a second. I'm not going to read these out of the book. I love going at them intuitively. What I really get with this is you are this powerful being, or light being, if you will, reincarnated in this life, and you are power blending in that sounds mean, but I'm going to say it. You are power blending in with the powerless. You are powerful blending in with average. There's something spectacular about you. So that Pharaoh message could be like a past life type of thing for you guys. Because the stripes are so zebras can blend in. And what's interesting about zebras is that a lot of people are like, it doesn't make sense. How do they blend in? I feel like they just kind of like stick out, right? It's because tigers, I believe, can only see certain colors. So when they're looking for prey, like zebras and whatnot, I believe, it helps them blend in. All right, I just want to do a quick interjection. Ignore all the crazy sounds going on behind me. This fact was wrong. I know. We're all shocked that I was wrong. But really, so what I was trying to say here was, I was trying to clarify between zebras, tigers, all that jazz. After Googling it, I got my facts mixed up. So tigers have their stripes with the orange because most of their prey, like deer for example, are colorblind. Whereas zebras have their stripes because lions are their main predator and the lions are colorblind. So I just wanted to clear that up. Okay, thanks. I think it shows up as a different color because they're either colorblind or they can only see certain colors, so it helps them like blend in. Yeah, it's like you're just like walking amongst normal people and you have this like hidden like power, like I want to say hidden gem, like they're showing me like opening up like a jewelry box or something like that. Like, yeah, it's like this silver type of antique box that they're showing me that has some sort of gem on the front. And it's not just any gem. Like, it's not just like a gem or a crystal where you're like, oh, like that's pretty. Like, I mean, like, they're telling me it's either green or purple. It is like, I mean, the gem itself is powerful. It's almost like the gem itself like is a tool, or something about that gem connects you to what's in the box. Like that, the connection you have with the gem and what's in the box are both equally important. That gem has something to do with your ability to like get into that box. It literally reminds me of like Pandora's box, which I don't know if that's kind of what I'm seeing or not, but they're showing me this like jewelry box, like vintage silver, very antique, definitely meant to be a jewelry box for sure. Like really like unsuspecting, doesn't look really fancy, but then you have that gem on it where it like draws you in. And I feel like the way that this is in the middle and then you have the way the eyes look, to me it's almost like this like hypnotizing type of energy, like a trance. Like that's the trance energy I was feeling. So I don't know if you have been interested in like past life regression or like hypnotherapy or something, but that might be the answer into getting more info if this relates to you, if this resonates with you guys. Let's see if anything else comes out. What else do we have for my Geminis? For some of you, this literally is a jewelry box that you have left over specifically, wow, from a grandmother or a grandparent. Specifically, I feel like it's feminine. I want to say grandmother, but from a grandparent. And it does have the little like ballerina or something inside. And if it doesn't have that, it at least like, some of them play a tune, like some music on the inside. I just heard it holds our secrets. Okay. That's a lot. Okay. This is really interesting. You have fish on the bottom. That crescent moon really reminds me of just like high priestess energy, and the fact that the moon has the light around it but it's black everywhere else, for me really feels like you guys are like you're onto something really important and really specific. It's something really powerful that is just unsuspecting that like no one really think about. It's the eyes for me in a lot of these that really are pulling me in. Something about the eyes. It's something about either your eyes or the eyes are the window to the soul or something like that, where they literally are this portal for you to get back into your subconscious. And like I just get this trance energy. Oh, now that I said that, I'm remembering more of that vision. The Pharaoh vision, that girl was really young. Oh, she's way younger than I thought she was. This female is very, very young. She's got to be like 9 or 10? 9. They're saying 9. Yeah, 9. And she's like, she's not super clean. Like, it looks like she goes outside, plays in the dirt. Like, she's your average kid. But there's someone else there, some other older person, I can't tell the gender, but some other older person with her that like she had done something to. And I'm looking at her in this vision. She's looking back at me like almost like I'm the parent, and she's just like I don't know, like she had done something to someone with no intention to, that either has put them in a trance or has something about the eyes like draw people in, and she again like unlocking that power. I feel like hypnotherapy or something to that degree might be really great for you guys, because I feel like this is the like opening piece that you can kind of unlock that box. That box might be your past lives or your past whatever, and that's how you need to get in there and like get to all that stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? Really weird. You have Otter here as well. The message I get with Otter, the way that he's standing, he's on high alert, he's looking for something. It's almost that if I let someone in on the secret, if someone finds out this information, that it could put me in danger. And I don't think that's a present day thing. I really do feel like that's a past life thing. I feel like this is something that you've carried from past life to now. If someone knows that I can do this, I am in trouble. I am not safe. I am in danger. So you're looking for danger here. Again, zebras, they try to blend in because they're hiding from something dangerous. They're trying to protect themselves. The otter here is also trying to protect himself as well. And then the things that came out here. Okay, we have the bee, but it's in reverse. Normally I wouldn't take these in reverse, but a bunch popped out in reverse, so I'm just going to take them like that. This bee in reverse makes me think that you are very ostracized and alone because of the power that you hold. This seems more like a channeled message than it does fucking anything else, but the bee is usually about community. It's usually about community, but here I feel like you can't trust your community. That could be a present day thing. It could be a past life thing. I think it's more of the past. I think in the past, people finding out that you have this ability to almost put people in a trance or to connect with them in such a way that is so like godlike. I'm hearing it's godly or godlike through the eyes. It freaks everybody out. It's almost like you're like doing witchcraft practically. But you are just this like, I'm hearing like heir or heiress to a throne, the pharaoh, right? You are meant to take this place, but unsuspectingly. Like, I think that you guys maybe didn't know that you had this connection or had this lineage. And you, to protect you, maybe you went to go live with someone else. That was your way to protect. That was how you were blending in. Oh my God, I want to cry. Oh my God. That's how you guys are blending in. You were sent away as that young girl to protect you because no one could know that you had that power. No one could know that you were heir to that throne. Oh my God. Wow. You can't trust your community. Wow, oh my God. I am just simply going to pass away in a second. Oh my gosh. Because then next what I was going to say is you have the mouse here in reverse. And I feel like as much as you were meant to blend in, as a child, you just didn't understand or you don't understand why you should ever be told to fit in. Because you know that deep down, like children know when they're different, when they're not like everyone else. You knew that. In this past life, whatever the hell it is that I'm picking up on, I just saw 1313. You knew that you were different from the get-go. You knew. From the jump, you were like, I'm not like all the other kids. Like, I'm not like everyone else. Like, why do you want me to be like everyone else? Like, I'm not like them. You knew that. Because normally the mouse would be really, like, timid, like, quick on your feet, like, ready to adapt, ready to move, right? But having this in reverse for me makes me feel like, again, mice usually are together. They say when you see one, there's probably more of them. I feel like you're like, no, I'm not like them. I don't want to move. Because I feel like something with you being maybe discovered or people questioning, it's like we have to move somewhere else now or move somewhere else. And maybe you moved a lot as a kid or you didn't feel safe ever where you were growing up. You straight up don't want to be around whatever your environment is. Don't like your community, don't like the people around you. You don't feel like you can trust them. You don't feel like they like you. You feel like the ultimate outcast and black sheep here. And then Buffalo in reverse, I feel like, again, a more timid energy of, I'll show you what this is in general. You do have a lot of power. This is earth energy. You have a lot of power behind you, literally a powerhouse. I do get a lot of feminine energy with this. I really, for some reason with the buffalo, I always think like a herd of buffalo, it's like the sound of the thunder before the lightning. But here, you're like, I don't want to wait to be told what to do. I don't want to be told what to do, and I don't want to continue on this path of hiding from people and hiding myself and who I am as a person. And if this is past life stuff, you brought it over with you into this life, and you're like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want to keep doing this. I really don't. And I think that now in this lifetime, you know, you may feel like this outcast again. You could feel like this person of like, no one gets me. I have this untapped potential. I have all this power behind me. And I know that. I know that I have this power and energy behind me. But either people can't know, or if they know, they'll treat me different. Or people might see me as conceited if I tell them like, you know, I'm really great at this, or I had a past life in this, and you don't want people to see you like that. So in this lifetime, you could feel really ungrounded, really safe. Maybe you didn't grow up with a really good community, whether it be your family or friends or whatever. Really feeling like you had to be alone and be separate from everyone else. That is incredible. I want to see if I can pull like one more card. One more card for Gemini. And honestly, I'll probably upload this as a separate video as to not make them too long. So that way if you just want to watch these, of course, you can. Look at this. Unicorn and dragonfly. You guys were meant to be different. You really were. As much as in a past life you might have seen this as a bad thing, you might have seen this as a weakness, it's not. It's your strength in this lifetime. Unicorn is in this deck. It's of the, instead of earth, air, whatever, it's listed as spirit. It is this incredibly unique creature. Spiritual, unlike anyone else, and admired for the beauty and the uniqueness that it holds. Dragonfly for me is all about transformation, and it's also about spiritual growth and development. It's about really growing through everything that you've been through. I feel like intense growth from past lives all the way up to this one. You've done nothing but grow. You've done nothing but change and adapt. And if you're seeing dragonflies a lot right now, whether it's physically outside or just maybe, I don't know, online or whatever, it's just spirit coming to confirm these things for you. This is, I mean, that, oh man, that air energy, I feel like it's more like power of the mind with that air energy. It's power of the mind. You hold so much behind your eyes. That is so wild. You have grown so much through so many lifetimes. So many lifetimes. And you were meant to take all that pain and all those hardships and turn them into something beautiful. That's what you're doing. So when you're going through a hard time, remember that you were the heir to the throne of some kind. You were unique. It wasn't that you were unlike everyone else and that, you know, whatever. It was just that you have this power that no one else had, and they didn't like it because they were scared of that. Remember that. When people don't like you and you're different, it's because people don't know how to accept that you have this unique thing. They don't like different because it makes them feel unsafe. And your whole life you were different and you always felt unsafe. Now is the time in this lifetime to embrace that uniqueness, to embrace that power, embrace that divinity that lives inside of you and let it out. Open up that box. I think the gem on that jewelry box is more like an emerald, so that could also apply to you guys. But let it out, be unique, don't let anyone tell you any different, okay? I'm going to leave this as is because I don't want to make these super long, and I know myself. So Gemini, these are your channel messages for the month of August. I really hope you enjoyed, really hope that it resonated for you. And if you're interested, go on over and check out the tarot reading. But before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification for more. I love y'all so much, and thank you for being here. I will see you in the next video. Bye.